Well, we'll see how they adjust. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Fresno State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Rose. Shoots it to the left. Nice way to knock that one down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Beavers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. What a game he had last time out, throwing for 7 scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
And the Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snap in the shotgun. Moving out to the right. Finds his man. It's Addison. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. The run inside. It's Addison. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Drops back. It's Lacey. Still looking to his right. He'll get rid of it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Beavers will punt this one away. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Swapped immediately. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They boot it away. Searching for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Takes a hit as he fires. Had to force that one.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. Just exploded out of his three-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Lacey. Right side, it's Glass. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Addison. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Drops back on 1st down. And he avoids the sack.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Rush right in his face. Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. 1st and goal for the offense. defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Just a misfire there. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt. On the return. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Beaver! Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rose. Just got rid of that one. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very...
It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sidelines. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a 1st and goal there. They're all over it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. To the air, it's Rose. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right side, it's Young. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Flying down the right side. He is in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Pulls it, fired complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's going to take off. First down and more. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Straight ahead, it's Addison. Just steamrolling the defense. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Down at the 14 after that grab. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well run him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rush is on, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
I know, everyone's yelling. You didn't get the first down, we need more yards. Think about it. Nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Moves the pocket. It's Rose. He's going to throw deep right side. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his...
Makes a grab and room to run. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw on first. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon State! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
To the air, it's Rose. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the book, 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 14 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Tigers, hoping that the clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 8-1 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run. Now back to your game in Corvallis. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Handoff again. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lacey. Finds the tight end. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Fires quickly. Makes the tackle. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under pressure. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen. Plays break down and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the 1st down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on 4th.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sets his feet, it's Rose. That's reeled in, it's Owens. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Right at the line. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground cover to pick up the first. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Addison. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Making the adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Look out! And he was hit just as he... And it falls to the turf. The Beavers line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. And they'll stop him right there on the return. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. There he goes.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Left side, it's Mosley. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Trying to get the corner. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Pass to 6. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Drops back on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Got it behind the line. It's Mosley. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. It's Addison. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Quick completion on the out. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for his man. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldog! Took it all the way back to the house.
And they come. Huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They're probably a little rattled after that last pick six, and who could blame them? But now deep breath, settle in, get a drive started in a tie game. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Keeps it looking for the edge. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback changing the play. To the air, it's Lacey. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, it's Addison. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Hits the hole. It's Jackson. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game, this is a huge play. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab past the marker.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Offense in an empty set. He'll take it himself. Got enough for the first down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Jackson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Quarterback will keep it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Gets rid of it.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a...
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Wants to throw on 1st. Got his man. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Owens. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Got to make the play on 4th. Looking left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.